you a little range report on that Springfield XDM 5.25 that you just seen the video of me shooting. Overall, I'd say the experience of shooting that gun was great. I did have one failure to feed during that shooting time, and I don't know if I can attribute that to the gun itself or to the steel-cased Tula ammo. I know the steel-cased Tula ammo felt a little sticky on itself when you'd be pushing rounds in on top of the other one, so I'm not going to blame the gun for that one failure to feed. What had happened was the next round that was going to go into the chamber was tipped up like this at a weird angle, and that was what prevented it from feeding the next round. Accuracy-wise for me, doesn't get no better than that. I've never trained with this gun, I've never practiced with this gun, and for the first time shooting it, to be able to chew out a hole in a target and hit what I was aiming at, that's just great when you can do that with a gun that you've never fired before, not had much experience with and handling. The front red fiber optic sight, very easy to pick up. One of the best things on that gun in there was having that fiber optic front sight in the dimly lit range there. So your eye just is drawn right to that with no problems whatsoever. Recoil, very minimal because of the long slide and a little bit heavier slide on that gun. The recoil seemed to be light, and of course it's only 9mm anyway. But the only negatives I would have about that gun would be that loading the magazines, when you get to the 18th and 19th round, it is a bear to get those last two rounds in that magazine, especially when you get to the 19th one. After I loaded up some magazines and pushed that 19th one in, I had an indentation on my thumb for a while after loading that. But there is loaders and things you can buy that will alleviate that, and it's kind of the nature of the beast. When you have those magazines that hold a higher number of rounds, you know, the longer spring in there, a lot of times when you get that spring compressed down, and it's a long spring, and you get it compressed all the way down to where you're getting near full capacity on ammunition, it's going to be tight when you put those in there. So that's just the nature of things, the way it is. There's really no way around that unless you use a loader. So some of you guys have that question because you buy this gun, or you know, you're just watching some videos and this has happened to you. It's perfectly normal. My suggestion to you is load up a couple of your magazines to full capacity and store them for a couple of weeks. Okay, maybe the spring will set just a little bit, and that's not a bad thing at all. So all right guys, I had a very fun time shooting that Springfield XDS. I do like the gun. I'm very happy with it, and I'm going to keep it. Until next time, this is H4T.